Hey team, Richard Tubb here. I'm at home in the studio garage in Newcastle upon Tyne in the northeast of England. Wanted to give you a bit of a heads up on an exciting event we've got coming up really soon. So very recently, I recorded a podcast interview for my Tubb Talk podcast with Dray, Agha, who is the cybersecurity dude at Huntress, one of the world's top cybersecurity teams. And the feedback we've got on this episode was phenomenal. We had all sorts of questions coming in via email. Some people were saying it was the best episode of the podcast they've ever heard. So high praise for that. Then in other news, I was on the road recently and I was in my hometown of Birmingham and I saw Joe Burns of Reformed IT, an MSP in the East Midlands. And Joe was doing a live session for the room full of MSPs talking about Microsoft 365 vulnerabilities. And it was a phenomenal presentation, a phenomenal live demo. And Joe got a ton of questions from the audience there. So it got me thinking, these two events, Joe has also told me he is a partner of Huntress and he works with Huntress and their Security Operations Center, their SOC, to harden his and his clients' cybersecurity. So it got me thinking, there's been so many questions around cybersecurity, around SOC services such as the ones Huntress provide. Why don't we pull Joe and Dray together in the room for a very special live edition of Tubb Talk Live? So on Thursday the 23rd, let me get that right, Thursday the 23rd of November at 3 p.m, we're going to get Dray, Agha, and we're going to get Joe Burns, and we're going to do a live session that's streamed to YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. And we're going to open it up and allow you, our audience, to ask them any cybersecurity questions that you've got. Specifically, Joe's going to talk about how he's hardened up his cybersecurity for his business and his clients by using Huntress. And Dray, as you'll have heard, if you've not heard the podcast already, Dray is one of the top cybersecurity people in our industry and just a phenomenal person to speak to about all aspects of cybersecurity. So I thought if we could get those two people together in the same room, open it up live to you guys to ask your question, it would be really useful and a lot of fun. So I hope you can join us on Thursday, the 23rd of November at 3 p.m, streaming on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Facebook. We'll be going live, so come prepared with your toughest cybersecurity questions, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Tubb Talk Live next Thursday. Cheers.